in the black with the Cardinal trim. Tiffany Bird throws it up, and Smith out in the starting five. Left the last game with an injury, but she looked fine in practice and in shoot-around. Anna, Brooke Dimitri, Janiyah Harriel, and Tess Heel.
Stanford wants to try to protect the paint against this LSU ball club. They talked about the 3 X's, building a wall around the rim.
Over here, they have to take care of the basketball. As you take a look at the starting five for LSU, Smith gets whistled.
Season, turning teams over and getting out and running.
There's a Guerra on the glass, and that's a good sign for Stanford.
Well, what I see in the offense for the Cardinal this season is a team where the ball doesn't stick. The ball is moving side to side.
To get off to a good start here in front of this loud crowd here tonight.
Absolutely, and right now the ball is moving well for Stanford.
Johnson gambled on the steal, couldn't get it. Aguirre's got the offensive rebound and takes it inside for 2 more, and the foul. Wolfenbarger will come on. (10-3) Cardinal. Aguirre ripped away by Morrow, and here comes LSU on the run. They have missed their last 5 field goal attempts. Dave Wilson ends that. Buzgana, who was a perfect 10 for 10 from the field in the last game for Stanford.
One thing Kim Mulkey worked on defensively yesterday was her team playing 30 seconds of defense because she knew Stanford would be and Kate Pay immediately stood up when they got that defensive rebound and said, slow down. She doesn't want to get in a track meet.
They will get into a 3-point shooting contest.
Season.
Clardy. She's really improved from outside the 3-point line. She drives on Morrow, too strong. The follow, Aguirre, but Clardy will run the point. And look at the run out here, getting back behind the defense, and Johnson gets called for the foul.
Kate Pace said.
There is Buzgana, the senior from Athens, at the line. Sunday night on ESPN2, the defending national champs.
Stanford just trying to clog up the paint. This is why Dave Wilson's getting some of these looks. We asked Kate Pay, what's the key for your team tonight? She said, we got to play with confidence. This team's looking pretty confident so far.
Also.
By the Cardinal to get back.
Kaylin Gilbert on the floor for LSU, number 16. Very familiar with facing Stanford, the Arizona transfer. That's a 2. Defended by Morrow. Buzgana. Johnson tries to sell the foul. Another!
Aguirre was open in the corner.
Cardinal 4 for 6 outside the 3-point line. Johnson will try the 3 and make it. Flaugier. The Cardinal, as does Courtney Ogden. Dimitri tried to make the extra pass to Stevenson. Boards for Stanford, 5 for LSU in that first quarter. Here's Poa off the turnover, the 5th for Stanford. Morrow has to get going, but she can't find the range. By Buzgana.
I mean, even the entry passes to the post are being clogged up because the guards are playing off.
Another outside shot. This one goes down. Dimitri on the baseline. Here's Flaugier. Williams wide open 3. Another turnover. There's Flaugier in traffic. Flaugier on the run. No. Gilbert getting on the glass. Good fight by Gilbert. We'll keep it with LSU.
This season.
They look for Gilbert on the inside. She has strength. She can use that right hand and left hand equal sometimes.
Well, I think it was about the shot clock.
Flaugier. All LSU. Little accidental offense from Buzgana.
Well, the perimeter, they go too far in off that pass.
Williams. 3 more. 13 for McKay. That will quiet the crowd. Ogden and Aguirre, good work.
Now, the good news for her is the second quarters have been really good.
Ariel, wide open 3. Nope. Williams has from outside the arc so far this season. Off the miss, as Christie mentioned, Stanford willing to run, unable to score, and then Morrow. Dimitri couldn't bang that one in, and here's Wolfenbarger for Johnson. Bozgana on the drive, too strong. Stevenson fighting for the rebound and gets fouled.
As staff members and players, her impact so far, they're like, she doesn't say a lot, but when she speaks, we learn so much.
That was just a partial resume you saw there. For it on the floor, Morrow kept it alive. Dave Wilson. Gilbert tries to attack the zone, and she'll head to the free throw line. Aguera. Turnovers have been a problem here for Stanford this quarter. Gilbert scores off the turnover. If I had to guess, Kim was looking up at the scoreboard. She saw the Aguera. Morrow there defensively. Three-pointer is good. Dimitri knew it when it left her for 5. Had 2 career starts in 96 career games before this season, but
Brooke Dimitri doesn't get in foul trouble in that game. I think the final score is very different for the Cardinals. She had to go to the bench, and they were never the same.
Wilson and Richard, the freshman, that's number 30. Williams, no.
Williams is the 4 right now. Morrow is the 5 for LSU.
Maybe that's what clock is off as Gilbert has it up top. Gilbert does it herself. A three-pointer, Harriel for the triple.
And I'm eager to see the defense for the Cardinals this second half. They're not in front of their bench, so some of the rotations, will they still be there?
Johnson picked up a second foul in the quarter. Dimitri inside for 2. Brooke Dimitri averaging 11 points a game through 8 games this season. She has 50
against this LSU ball club very often.
LSU second in Division I in rebounding margin, first in Division I in overall rebounding. Heel can't get it to drop
there.
Aguera being defended by Johnson. Remember, playing with the 2 fouls. Aguera with the spin off the window for 2. For that Aguera-Johnson matchup.
Well, now it's Morrow on Aguera.
On the switch, and so Harriel drives on Johnson. Right now, it seems to be whoever, as always, to have you and to share that message. Foul was on Tess Heel, off the miss.
Defense of getting back and clogging up the paint.
Morrow doing what Anissa Morrow does time and time again.
Well, you're better at reading lips than I am. But it is about the taunting factor.
Aguera, no. Morrow with the rebound.
Forcing a stagnant LSU offense.
Smith, Johnson, deep 3 to beat the shot clock. 12 points for Flagey. Beautiful offense run by Stanford. Bozgana on the cover. Williams has the ability to. Williams got the space she needed. Turns to the bench. Needs it into Stevenson. Dimitri called for in the corner. Couldn't get it. Stevenson on the putback. Traveling violation.
Season where LSU is feasted. So I go back to the transition defense of Stanford and how good it has been here tonight.
On the season heading into today where they were just shy of 50%. Stevenson caught in deep, but Dave Wilson was not in rhythm, rattled in and out. Wilson with the steal, took it away from Harriel. Up for Smith, Smith to Gilbert. 4 possessions, back to a 4-point game. Johnson kicked it out of bounds. It'll be Stanford ball. Cardinal having trouble taking care of the ball, and here's Dave Wilson. Johnson on the pull-up. Aguera and 1. Picked up the personal. Aguera caps the 3-point play. Chance here for Dimitri. Buzgana, step back, good if it goes. And that's the end of the third quarter against this Stanford team trying to pack things in. It's been a challenge, but here's Aguirre on the other end.
Aguirre.
Let's get confirmation on that. Two fouls on Aguirre. Flauget.
Pinch, that elbow area on the drop pass to the bigs. I double down on it.
Clardy, strong take to the basket for her. Williams skips it to an open Johnson in the corner for three.
So that could be really critical down the stretch for LSU.
Aguirre out of the top.
Credit Stanford. Every time out, they have come out and they have responded and executed.
Gilbert with the answer and one. It's Washington in the Bahamas. Not afraid on Williams. Aguirre to the free throw line. 76% on the season. 1 for 2 this trip. Clardy. Clardy's fouled by Gilbert. 8 threes this season. Showing a lot of confidence with that offensive game. Always known as good defense. Second personal foul on Gilbert. To the game, they led 28-15 after the first quarter, shot 63%. So that third quarter for Stanford set the tone, and the Cardinal have not given up the. Flauget Johnson over the 20-point mark again for a 7th time this season and a 13th time in their last. On the drive, good strong take by. Sitting way back off of Day Wilson, tempting her to take the shot. Gilbert from the outside. Michaela Williams. Aguirre, Dimitri on the cut. What a sequence there. LSU. Williams, tough turnaround, but she will get a trip to the here. For Stanford, working with Dimitri on the sideline right now.
Nice help by Morrow.
Ariel for three. Yes! Janiyah Harris. 3 minutes, they continue to work on Dimitri near the Stanford bench. Inside. Morrow hits from the outside. It has been a quiet Aguirre. Aguirre against Morrow. Three-pointer on the way. Buzgana. Morrow with the rebound. Straight, but nowhere to go. Johnson. Gilbert. Gilbert, tough drive. 4-2. Clardy 11 of 15 from the free throw line. They were working on it pretty hard on that Stanford bench. Lane violation.
To work this clock really low here.
Foul called.
Still a 2.
LSU. But they got to shoot.
Well, Flauget Johnson's been the best three-point shooter by percentage and makes this season.
Oh, Williams. Count it and one. Some of those who left their seats for the exits are hanging out. 9 of 12 on the season. Ariel clutch at the line. Clock's going. 2-possession game. 5-point Stanford lead. Gilbert, tough three. Drains it! Williams. Williams on the turnaround. It's good! 4.3 to go. No timeouts.
That good here at the PMAC.
Here's Morrow. It's been a quiet game offensively. Williams. She knew it. It's a three. Their only lead of the game before this moment was 3-0 on a Williams.
At the rim.
Day Wilson. Got it. Day Wilson. Gilbert on the drive. Will earn a trip to the free throw line. Gilbert hit the three. Has Aguirre, shoots over and knocks it down. Aguera through the legs. Great handle and the great finish. Approaching a minute to go in overtime, down by 4. Buzgana gets tripped by Flaugier. She's fouled out. Excellent free throw shooter on the season, including what she's done tonight. And off the dribble. Good job by Ogden defensively. 5 on the shot clock. It's Williams. 1-on-1. 3 on the way. It's good for LSU. The night is done. Back in Baton Rouge is complete. LSU wins it 94-88.